Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for hanging on. And kindly type in chat real quick if you can hear me, and we'll get this show rocking and rolling right about now, guys. And enjoy Lee's handsome face while while we wait.
Digging a little deep there.
So, Five Star Fam STN. Did you want to jump on video? You said something about working all day. So, if you want to jump on video, just say something and we'll send you the link and you can hop on video. I don't know who it is, but we'll find out.
I'll send them a link.
All right. So, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Nathan Akpan. As usual, it's an absolute pleasure having you guys on tonight on the Healthy Millionaire Show. It's just an amazing Monday, and gosh, I mean, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here. We absolutely love it. And what we're doing really is just chilling out, building residual income, one show at a time, and educating the world on what residual income is and how to have an additional stream of residual income through this vehicle that we call the Life Unlimited Network, and also, of course, through ZJ International. So, again, my name is Nathan Akpan. Just real quick about me, I don't know if I've told this story. I'm originally from Nigeria, and I have the pleasure and the privilege of sitting here, being able to tell this story, living a life unlimited. And that really means that anybody who wants to do something different from what they currently have the ability to do that. It might not be easy, but it's very possible. And so that's what we stand for, and just really, and that's what Life Unlimited means for me personally, is seeking freedom and achieving your highest potential. So without further ado, I'm going to move this thing on here. We have Mr. Lee Elworth and Douglas Stroop on video. Oh, yeah, of course. I didn't forget Ms. Becca Stroop. I was going to recognize her separately because she's one step above Doug. So, hey, Dougie, could you kindly say hi and introduce yourself and Becca Stroop, please?
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate it, man. What's going on, guys? I'm Douglas Stroop. This is my wife, Becca. We are white gold executive with ZJ International. We both have a pretty serious case of sunburn right now. Hang on a second. We haven't been in the sun for about 8 months, and so we kind of didn't really take too good care of ourselves. It was the kind you can't feel, you know? You don't know it's coming, and all of a sudden, bam, you're like, man, I'm red. So anyways, we are nice and lobster-like right now. So anyways, we're glad to be here. We're super excited. You know, don't ever judge a book by its cover. We're going to bring some pretty cool things to the table tonight. I want to make sure everything is good to go on my end, and we're good. And so, guys, wherever you're coming in, wherever you're calling in from, understand this. If I can do this, anybody can do this. You know, my background is farm boy from Georgia. You know, goats and chickens. I'm the oldest of 7 kids. You know, I have no idea about business, about anything like that. But what I did know is that I wanted more. And if you want more and you're on this call, this is the right place to be, because we're not going to go over any gimmicks, any weird things. We're just going to go over straight talk, how to make residual income, how to have a stream of residual income to create leverage in your life. This is not a get rich quick thing. This is not a just buy something. This is how to create leverage, which is why I'm doing this, which is why we're both doing this. It's really, really exciting. So without further ado, we're going to get started. Nathan, do you want me just to go straight into it real quick, or do you want to kind of sum up what Life Unlimited Network is? Actually, you go ahead and do that.
Well, guys, the Life Unlimited Network. I mean, some of you, if there are any guests on the line here, may have been approached in the past by somebody in network marketing. For some reason, you may or may not have engaged, and let me switch this out real quick. You may or may not have engaged in the opportunity that they had to offer you. And, you know, after a lot of thinking and discussion, what we realized was that it's not really that people don't want to make money. It's not really that people don't want to get healthier. It's really that for part of it, they don't really either like the way business is done or wish they could change the way business was done or do not feel competent enough to play in that field. So what we've tried to do here with the Life Unlimited Network is give everybody an opportunity to build a business really without saying a word, if that's the case, right? But obviously we want to encourage this to be an open forum. I mentioned this video, we can hold up to 15 people on video, guys. So whoever it is that wants to be on video, please let us know and we'll send you a link. I mean, the more the merrier, because this is meant to be a forum. But this is team building the 21st century way, but we also want to use this avenue as a platform to really have more than just a discussion about what you know, Zege International is or what network marketing is. We just really want to make it fun and something that will end up attracting hundreds of thousands of people, if not millions of people, to this forum and to this beautiful industry called network marketing. So, you know, I'm happy I'm not in someone's living room right now. If I have to be, I'll be. I mean, the message we carry is far more important than my comfort. But for those who don't care for that or do not have the time, I understand some of you may have gotten off of work just a few moments before you got on this show. But so the convenience is also a factor with that. So we're really just trying to do something that we can reach people from anywhere in the world and show them this message, right? So it cuts out on drive time. It cuts out on you having to clean your house, right? And it also cuts out on you having to be an expert salesperson. So just kick back, enjoy the show. Guys, this is a pre-launch. I want to reiterate that. This is an absolute pre-launch to what we've got in the works and what we have to offer. There's some pretty cool features we're going to be introducing hopefully later on this week. We expect to have a cart available in this software so we can integrate that for people who want to, you know, give it a go, like Jim Rohn says, okay? So we'll kind of explain that later on in the show. But, you know, but without further ado, today's really just, we're just going to kick back and just kind of maybe talk a little bit of business and maybe discuss a little bit of the products. We'll get Lee to tell his story because I had a couple of people who kind of had mentioned Lee's story again, and you know, some had even requested it again. So I figured that stuff never gets old, man. So I figured we might as well get him to, you know, hang out with us again and tell his story as to what has transpired in his life and with his health. And while the FTC do not like hearing these stories, we're going to take the risk and let Lee tell it tonight, okay? So, but without further ado, I'm going to get Doug to just kind of go straight into the business overview, give us an idea of what leverage residual income is and what this industry offers, and then we'll kind of go into the things that you have to fall in love with, which are the products for this to work out, okay? So, Mr. Red, are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready. All right, here we go. Hang on.
Hey guys, oh, he did mention that he was sunburned, so that's where the red comes from, just so you know.
Bad, man. Praise the Lord for oils. Goodness gracious. So, all right, can you see my screen?
I can.
Okay, cool. So we're going to talk a little bit, guys, about our industry, our nation, our economy right now, real quick. Basically, to sum it all up, the problem. We've got quite a deficiency of nutrition, right? I don't think people understand how bad our food system really is. I was talking earlier to Nathan and, you know, other people, and just thinking, you know, guys, our food literally has no nutritional value in it, none whatsoever. And as a result, we've got massive amounts of disease, we've got massive amounts of sickness. And it all goes back to the food, guys. This is not something that you can nip in the bud overnight. This is something that's going to take going to take work. It's going to take effort. Right? So anyways, real quick, this is what my parents were used to. This is what their parents were used to. That was then, and this is now.
Hey, bro, can you full screen that if you can?
Yep, sorry.
Thanks.
Oh. Hang on a second. And hang on a second. Let me just go scroll down. Is that better?
That's fantastic.
Okay, there we go. Still figuring this stuff out. So that was then, guys. Look, chickens. Like I know it. I know these chickens. These are real chickens. I don't know if we eat real chickens now. I think we eat like cloned chickens or something now. It's crazy. But growing up on a chicken farm, it took not just 2 weeks to grow a chicken from egg to full grown and to be able to eat it and chock full of steroids, guys. It takes longer than that. But nowadays, it's all about the money. If you can grow it faster, why wouldn't you? If you can make more money off of it. So, anyways, guys, that was then. This is now. This is the problem. And while this may look appetizing, it's not, because remember the amount of nutrition in what we eat is way more important than the taste. You got to understand that. So we have a deficiency. Okay, I know that might look appetizing right there, but it is just disease waiting to happen, clogged arteries, all kinds of stuff, guys. So you got to understand, this is all being done on purpose. Not to make us sick, but to ultimately to pad the pockets of a lot of people, right? Why? See how big this apple is. Why not inject it with steroids? Why? Why not? If you can make more money off of it, and people are more likely to buy it because it's bigger, as a consumeristic mindset that most people have, bigger is better. So you can understand why they're doing these things, but as a result, our health is declining big time. This is not an unfamiliar sight in a lot of places, guys. Pesticides all over the place. Planes flying over, making sure stuff stays alive. But what they're doing, guys, is they're just killing it. They're absolutely killing it because we're ingesting everything that they spray on those. So here's the little bit of nutritional decline. Look at broccoli, collard greens, apples, cauliflower. All these different things are in so much decline, it's not even fun anymore. So you might as well just be eating, cardboard, because of what we're not getting anymore. For instance, vitamin A in collard greens is down 41%. Guys, that's almost half. Where's it going? Where's it at? What's going on with it? We're eating the same stuff, thinking that it's the best, thinking that we're still getting the right amount of nutrients, but we're not. Don't be naive to this stuff. This stuff is happening everywhere you go, every food market, every store. It's happening everywhere. So lack of vitamin A right there. Lots of lacks of vitamin A. And the compound effect says this. Do something once right now, it continues to have its effect, and as a result, we become, down the road of time, who we are. So how does that work? So we eat food, right? We eat, let's say we eat corn. Corn is not a very solid food. It has a lot of starch in it, but we think it tastes good. So as a result, we eat it, and it fills a void, and we feel good. And then down the road of time, we end up gaining weight because starch turns right into sugar. But what we don't realize is that it wasn't just eating that corn one time. It was eating the corn multiple times, once a day, for the average of 3 years. So you've got to understand that the simple things, the single things that you do during the day is going to compound, and it's going to either create sickness or health. So what are you doing right now to create health in your life? Not sickness, health. And so, guys, we're going to pass over a couple of these other things. This is our industry, guys. This is what we have, fast food. This is the problem. This is what we're dealing with, guys. More obesity in America these days than ever before. And yet, we have, quote-unquote, the best healthcare system in America. If you ask me, I think it's sick care. I mean, these images are very normal, but they shouldn't be. They should not be. We should be out running around more. We should be out exercising. These are the things that we really need to do. So, real quick, let me fast forward to some of these things. Here's the solution. Super plant. Moringa oleifera, guys. Moringa oleifera is the most nutrient-rich botanical ever discovered in the world. Let me tell you a little bit about Moringa oleifera. 90 verified nutrients. The next closest plant's around 30, and it's actually toxic to human consumption. So, take my word for it. Don't try the plant. Not good for you. Right? This Moringa oleifera contains 20 amino acids, guys, including the 9 that our bodies don't produce that are essential. You have to have them. Okay, omegas 3, 6, and 9s, all the required minerals, 36 anti-inflammatories, guys, and most disease is because of inflammation. And so we have 36 anti-inflammatories going exactly against what most disease comes from. That's huge. That was huge for me. Anti-carcinogens, 46 antioxidants. Guys, it is the perfect ratio for absorption and synergy between everything in the plant. It's absolutely incredible. So, real quick, a little bit about the enormous benefits of this plant. 7 times the vitamin C of oranges, 4 times vitamin A of carrots. Absolutely incredible. You can't say enough good about this. The bottom line is this: I take it every day. It makes me feel great. My wife takes it. She feels great. We are customers for life because we know that this is good for us. Guys, we know that this is going to help a lot of people, not just our family, but millions of other people that need this product, that need the nutrition of moringa in their lives. Guys, this is not, I mean, in my mind, I don't look at this as a supplement. I view this as a food. So there's a lot of people out there that are pushing supplements and really trying to get you to buy these vitamins and stuff like that. Guys, in my mind, moringa is a food. So add it to your food budget, and a lot of times people ask me, what do you do? I say, I market a whole food, which leads into another discussion, and we talk about it, and they're usually very interested, and it's absolutely incredible that I can just simply say I market a whole food because I know that everybody eats food. Most everybody I meet eats food. So anyways, that's it. Nathan, that's a little bit about the problem that we're dealing with, the solution, Moringa oleifera, and back to you, my man.
I'm gonna take this hat off. It's a little hot today. All right, so guys, that really just that quick overview of where we are in the world today in relation to where we ought to be with our nutrition is just a simple example of one way we can do something with our lives. Okay, don't forget this is called the Life Unlimited Network for a reason, giving us the opportunity to live a life unlimited, giving us the opportunity to live a little bit of a healthier life, right? So we can't necessarily sit here, make health claims, and tell you that your finger's going to grow back, or that toe that you chopped off 20 years ago is going to grow back. But there are things that are almost equally as fascinating and as fantastical that has happened and has occurred as a result of proper nutrition. Okay, so the nutritional line that ZJ International has to offer is just one of those things. But we're also thinking about the other problem that people have in their lives, the problem of chronic, and a good friend of ours calls it tuberculosis. People are so broke, it's a disease in of itself, right? So that's something that we also mean and want to change and want to address with this issue, because Mr. Kenneth Brailsford, which you guys have to understand that the gravity of the fact that this man would actually start a company and we have an opportunity of being a part of it is immense. I mean, this is the person that created the herbal capsule, and I believe in the 80s sold it to Rexall Drugs or whatever it is. And so those little plastic things that you take that's got whatever else they put in it was actually pioneered by the owner of ZJ International. And that's why he's called the Michael Jordan of network marketing and also in the health sector. So he knows one or two things about what he's talking about. So when he came out of retirement to start a whole new company, after doing the first, doing the second, selling it, making his billions, it's something that is worth looking at. But my true passion lies in two things. One is the health, and two is the freedom. So, and I believe anybody deserves to be healthy and free, and that's why we call this the Healthy Millionaire Show, is that almost everybody in America aspires or wishes they could be a millionaire. And nobody wants to be sick and have millions either. So that is our goal, is to raise awareness of this by using this avenue, by using this platform, getting people on here who can tell their amazing stories, where you guys can plug other people in, plug your friends, plug your family. I mean, I was just being told a story today. Actually, I've heard two today that absolutely blew my mind. Absolutely. One of them was earlier on. And guys, this is not a health claim. These statements are not intended to cure, treat, or mitigate any disease. So if you're the FDA watching this, there you go, I said it. But I saw this lady who, wow, told me an amazing story of her fibromyalgia today. And I was just blown away. You know, considering that she says she's been on the nutritional products for almost 2 years, and she hasn't had a symptom of her fibromyalgia since day number 3 of using the product. Obviously, those results are not typical, but wow, you know. And she went ahead to refer it to another lady friend of hers who had fibro, and boom, about the same thing happened. Hers occurred in maybe like 2 weeks or something crazy like that. So what we have here is incredibly powerful, but also for the person who sees dollar signs, think about it. A person like that will not go a day without their Zija. You know? We were also talking about a young person today with Douglas who had diabetes. These people are going to consume these products to the end of their days. You know? Even heck, I don't have friggin' diabetes, and this water that I'm drinking has peppermint, lavender, and lemon oil in it, because I'm a little bit stuffed up. But guess what? It's probably the best water I've had because it's fantastic. You know, so, but we can find uses for these things in our lives, and as a result, we can actually create a stream of income that will pay us long into the future. Guys, make no mistakes, Zija International has not even started yet in relation to where we're going. But I'm going to put a hold on that thought real quick. I'm going to put Mr. Aylworth on the hot seat here, and Ms. Stroop is coming. I'm going to put her on the hot seat too, because she happens to be with us today. Hey, Dougie, can you share that screen with her or something, man? She's like up there in the corner, you know?
Oh.
There you go. He's hugging the screen. But we're going to put Lee on here. You know, gosh, you know, a fantastic gentleman, awesome story, you know, passion for life. And Lee was on our show last week, and he told us his story. Well, I've got an update on that whole story this week, and I think we wanted to share it with you because it's getting better and better by the day. So, hey, brother, man, could you just kind of, you know, tell us who you are, what you do, where you're going, and where you are right now, man?
Absolutely. Can you hear me okay?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Okay, my name's Lee Aylworth. I live in Columbia, Missouri. I run a transmission repair shop for the last 18 years, and I don't like that anymore. That's why I'm here. I got into this company by a fluke. A friend of mine had joined Zija and knew absolutely nothing about it, and he came over and pestered me and wanted me to be a second guy and join, and I didn't want any part of it, and finally he badgered me until I did, just to make him shut up. True story. Then he said, hey, you should really take this product, the Super Mix. It'll make you feel better. He's my friend, trust him. I drank Super Mix for about 5 days, and I thought, wow, I feel pretty good. And then I thought, well, maybe it's a placebo. He told me I was going to feel good, so I do. And I stopped taking it for a couple of days, and then I was like, oh, did I feel this bad before and just not realize it? And so I found my Super Mix, and I started taking it, and I've been taking it ever since. I had a rollover accident about 18 years ago with Schwann's, rolled a Schwann's truck and just destroyed my back and my neck. I was taking 130 milligrams of morphine, 12 Percocets a day, a bunch of other pills, sleep aids, cyclobenzaprine, amitriptyline, imipramine. I mean, there was just a ton of them. Took that for 5 or 6 years, maybe a little longer. went to the VA hospital, and they said, we're going to get you off all this stuff. We're going to put you on something much better. It's cheaper. It stores in your liver, so you don't sit around and wait on the next pill. You know, I never did anything about it.
Sounds like a kangaroo pouch to me.
I'm telling you. The doctor says, here, we're going to give you 40 milligrams of methadone a day. And my first response was, well, I'm not a heroin addict. He said, no, we give this to cancer patients for pain, for chronic pain. And I said, okay, I'll try it. You said it's good. I've been taking 40 milligrams a day for about the last 9 years. Until about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months into Zija, I started reading the testimonials about health and pain. You know, 36.
Well, let me interrupt there real quick.
Sure.
For those of us who don't know, and really I don't know, what is
Sure.
40 milligrams of methadone? I mean, how many pills, how many capsules, what is that?
That's 4 10-milligram pills a day.
Oh, wow.
10-milligram pill 4 times a day. And I took it religiously. It was the only way that I could stand up straight. It was the only way I could function and do my job. I mean, I had to have it. I mean, there was no other option for me. And they even talked fusion surgery on my neck until we did the risk-benefit analysis, where 30% chance of success, but you'll still be on pain meds for the rest of your life because another part of your back is not surgical.
So after the 40 milligrams, so when you took the 40 milligrams, how did you feel during the day? I mean, did it take care of you?
Yeah, I mean, I was functional. It helped. You know, I mean, I was always still in pain. I mean, there's always pain, but I mean, I could stand up. I could do most of the stuff that I did before, but it's a masking agent. You know, when you're not in the pain, but the damage is still there, and the swelling's still there, you tend to overexert and you do stuff that you normally wouldn't do, and then you feel it later. It's crazy. I never even read the side effects until about 3 months ago when we were at a little event, and I had just picked up my medication from the pharmacy at the VA hospital, and somebody said, hey, did you read those side effects? And there were like 34 of them. The second to the last one says premature death, and then after that it says this is not a complete list of the side effects. And I'm thinking, what is worse than premature death? Come on.
Right.
So, but back to, once I started reading the pain testimonies, I just started breaking off a half of a pill here and a quarter of a pill there. And, last week on my testimonial, I told them, this was on last Wednesday, I believe, and I had said to everybody, I said, I'm down to, from 40 milligrams of methadone a day, I'm down to 2.5 milligrams a day, 2 days a week, and nothing 5 days a week. And then I was asked to be on another webinar the following night. And when I thought about it as I was telling my testimonial there, I realized that I hadn't had a pain pill since previous Friday, which made it 6 days. And I thought, if I can go 6 days, I've never gone more than 2 days, maybe 3 at a stretch if I ran out for some reason. But I said, if I can go one more day, I'm done. Today is my 10th day. I have not had any pain medication. I can turn my head, dude. I can stand up. I mean,
it's awesome, man.
Dude, I'm done. I mean, I'm done. And I've also lost 45 pounds. Feel like $1 million bucks. I can't imagine where I would be if this friend of mine, who's not even in the company anymore, I'm actually re-recruiting him now. So I can't imagine where I'd be, Well, I know exactly where I'd be, in a fog. It was crazy. I've got my mind back, and that's one of the best things, when you're able to think straight. Because when you're on narcotics, you don't realize how foggy you are. So my suggestion to everybody who's on here, if somebody thought enough of you to invite you here, or thought so poorly of your health to get you here, either way, you need to lock arms with them and join this movement. It'll change your life. I can't make any medical claims for anybody else, and I never would dream of that, but this has changed my life, and it's given it back to me. Join us, guys.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And guys, people can't make that kind of stuff up, man. And you don't have to have some crazy, problem that you need relief from. But the cool thing is, just by, being part of something bigger, being part of a company that has a solution, we just tend to run into people. Okay, I had a conversation with a gentleman that I met off of a completely different platform just a few days ago, So he sends me a message, and we just start chatting on Facebook. And so we were talking about his farm. He's a farmer, and so he's talking about the snow. And I said, dude, you need to move. If you had like 50 inches of snow in like 2 months, you need to move. And he was like, nah, I can't. I said, why? He said, my kids. I said, what's wrong with your kids? He said they have an autoimmune disease. Okay, how old are your kids? 5 and 6. Both kids have some very rare autoimmune disease, right? So, I went in and I researched the autoimmune disease, and I found out what it was, and I was like, wow, I need to get him to at least watch the Discovery Channel documentary. I mean, that's what any normal human being who cares about somebody would do. So we just started chatting a different day. So he had seen the documentary, and he was like, wow, that stuff's pretty awesome. How come I never even heard of this stuff? And I lived in Maui or wherever he lived. And you know the funny thing? He was actually interested in the product not for his kids, but for himself, because he also has chronic back pain. He said he's had 7 cortisone shots in his spine in probably like the last 6 months, some crazy like that, and has gotten 0 relief from it. So you don't know who will be, you will be in a position to help. But first off, start by helping yourself, right? Because for me, I don't have back pain, but I know by adopting healthy nutrition, I'm keeping a lot of other things away and maybe slowing other things that would have been coming. I was in a conversation with somebody today, and she brought up this very, very important question. So if you're a young person viewing this and saying, well, nah, I don't have any problem, I'm really young, I don't care, I'm good, right? I want you to go trace your family tree. Find out what your grandpa died of. Find out what's wrong with your dad right now. And do that on both sides and see what your family tree looks like in terms of disease and just the hereditary nature of it. Because there are people who have passed away at the same age that their grandparents did. And some of these things are very preventable. Okay? So we're not here pushing products, but these products are a vehicle not only to better health and a better quality of life so you can live life unlimited, but it is also a way to make some money. Okay? We're going to talk about making some money just a little bit. And Dougie, can you give us a summary of what the difference between affiliate marketing, network marketing is from if these guys were to, let's say, go to the store? Okay, so give you an example, guys. You saw me maybe rubbing my neck while Lee was talking earlier, and I've kind of been doing this to my neck, and I've had a tension in my neck the whole time. And guess what I just used? Boom, baby. It's a Muscle Man. And honestly, I'm like, that side of my neck is warm right now. I feel better than I did. I feel better. I guess you guys do. I've got those oils like right here, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. You think I was, who knew guys would be crazy about oils? But these are things we use in our daily lives. So why feel guilty about referring a good solution to somebody and making some money for the rest of your life? I don't. I got a check today in the mail. I'm very happy about that. As a matter of fact, here it is. I'm not going to show you the front, but here it is. So, guys, Doug's going to show you guys the difference between traditional marketing and affiliate marketing. Because what we're building here, this system we're building can be a platform for many other things that we have not even thought about. And it's just the beginning. So those of you who can grab a spot, lock arms with us, build this message, let's do it, because the sky's the limit. Just spoke to a young man today in Nigeria. He already has 400 plus people in this business. And Nigeria didn't launch but just a few months ago, guys. So if you think people in other countries don't want to make money or get healthy, even third world countries or developing nations, as they call it, you're kidding yourself, right? So Dougie, please show us the difference. Educate us, if you could, between affiliate marketing and network and traditional marketing, if you could.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me share the screen real quick. Well, you can see it. Can you see it?
Not yet. Yes, I can.
Okay. So, guys, a question that I get asked a lot is, what is it that I do, and how is the money made, and how do you make money, and where does it come from, and different things like that. So we just want to do it real quick in the next 60 seconds, kind of break down traditional marketing and affiliate marketing. Traditional marketing, like you can see, millions of dollars are spent each week on this little thing called advertisements. So I know we all know what ads are. Many people are on YouTube, and you go to watch a video and you gotta wait for the little thing to go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, skip ad. You skip that ad, you're out of there. But that's how traditional business is done. They've got to get the word out somehow. Get it out. This is their business. This is what they do. If you're interested, you can buy it, whether that be on the TV, the radio, the newspapers. I mean, lots of different mediums where they are able to get their ads out there. That's the traditional form, okay? Affiliate marketing, or network marketing, as I like to refer to it, is the exact same, except instead of advertisements, we use people. Okay, and here's how that works. In affiliate marketing or in network marketing, regular people are able to make any amount of money depending on how productive they are. Okay, so works like this. You take these products, you share with other people, somebody else buys, the company says, thanks, we didn't have to spend millions of dollars on advertising, so instead of spending those millions of dollars, we're going to give you a cut of it. And as a result, you can continue, as that person continues to buy, you will continue to get a check every time that person buys.
Right.
And so you can see how, man, if you have that, if you told 10 people about this, that would be a pretty neat little check that you would get from this company just because these people buy something that they were already interested in, something that they need to be interested in, something that their body needs.
Right. And if you don't mind, let me interject there. And God forbid that person likes the product and tells their friend, right? Because when they tell their friend, what happens?
Yep. Yep. And that's exactly what I was about to say. Is like, so not only are you rewarded in network marketing based off of the people that you bring to the table, but also, and this is where the big time money is earned, you are rewarded based off of the people that you bring, that they bring. That's powerful, guys. That is super, super powerful. And here's the deal. We market every single day. We network market with people every single day, right? We talk. Everybody talks. So you're going to like a movie, you're going to tell somebody about it. You're going to listen to some music. You're going to say, man, I just heard this new song. I had a guy text me today and say, this band came out with a new song. Check it out, bro. It's awesome. I checked it out. Now, did he get a piece of that? Did he get some money for that because he referred me onto it? No, because that's not the way it's set up. But in this industry, in Zija International, the way that you get paid, you recommend the products to somebody else. Say, I really like these products. They've done great for me. You should try them out. The person buys. You get a piece of that. That is what I call power, right? That is awesome because that is not only good, it's also going to create leverage in your life, and that is why so many people are taking a look at network marketing or affiliate marketing. So I hope that was a good way to kind of differentiate between the two, Nathan. Go ahead, man.
Absolutely. I mean, it is indeed. I'm telling you guys, there will come a time in the future, and it's going to be very soon, where the average American average American household will belong to an affiliate marketing or network marketing company by default. Okay, so when you take advantage of this opportunity and position yourself in a company that's going to be just insane, just a few short years, you're not only doing something good for yourself in the short term in terms of your health and the income, but in the future you cannot even begin to fathom the opportunity that this is, because there are companies that have gone to making billions of dollars and not even publicly traded company. Being part of a network marketing company is the best and the closest way of owning stock in a private company. if you're a business person, you need to think about it that way. You couldn't own stock in ZJ International even if you tried, right? But you can actually become a customer and by default become an affiliate if you wanted to share the products. If not, just chill out and use the products. But I have people who at my previous place of employment are still using the products. How cool is that? When somebody orders something that makes them feel good, you get paid over and over and over again, you know, like Michael Jackson, like Doug would always bring up. So it's pretty cool. I'm not going to go too much into the details. Whoever who invited you to view this hopefully knows enough. If not, we'll get you the information that you seek. We just want to really introduce you to this movement, introduce you to this pre-launch system that we're really excited about. And I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, towards the end of the week, we're actually going to have an additional feature where we're actually going to have an integrated cart in with the software. So anybody who wishes to take advantage of any of the special offers we'll be having or using any of the products, who wants to purchase it right off of this live show will be able to do so. So if we have any freebies that we want to throw in there with you or for you, you can actually redeem it at the same time. So features are coming out like gangbusters. People are going to be connected from all over the world. Had a meeting today about a guy in Ghana. Man, guys, it's time to take advantage. We are living in a global village. So take advantage of that and let's make some money. But today I want to kind of give you guys a little bit of a highlight before we wrap up here by showing the comp plan. I do also want to show you what this could mean for you, okay? Health, freedom, being able to sit at home with your kids, being able to retire a spouse if need be. Dougie, can you see my screen? You're on mute, buddy.
No, I cannot. I mean, yeah, I can see your screen. Yes.
You can?
Yeah.
What's on there?
Your face.
Not that screen. My other screen. All right, I'll do a screen share real quick. I was hoping. Oh, that's funny right there. Hold on. All right, can you see it now?
It's black. Okay. Yep. There we go.
What do I have on there?
A better way to freedom, from fire to freedom.
But guys, I want to show you this video just to kind of give you an idea of what affiliate marketing, network marketing could mean for you. It could mean maybe just using some products, feeling good, telling a friend, making a couple $100 a week, or it could actually be living the life of your dreams. But in this case, is actually in a wakeful state. So we're going to tell this brief story here by showing this video. After that, we will show you a very quick synopsis of the compensation plan, and we'll call it a night, guys. And we will do this again on Wednesday, so if you have anybody that you wish to plug into this event, the beauty of it is you don't have to do the talking. We set it up, we organize it, we do it for you, and I can tell you there is not any, I only know of one other place in network marketing right now that you would even have this luxury done for you, and not in the capacity that we're doing and we're about to do. Am I right, Doug?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to show this video here real quick, guys. Enjoy. Can you see that okay, Ben?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's muted though, bro.
You can't hear the sound?
No, it's you've turned the sound down, or you've muted it or something.
Just a great place to grow up.
I basically grew up in the Bay Area.
Are you
I
good?
grew up in Lake.
Yes.
Okay.
Now it's not playing.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, it's not playing now. No sound.
My way up from Christmas office. It was just a fun thing to get to do for a girl, working in, a department that is just designer clothes. A girl doesn't want to do that.
Took a couple classes, several classes, a couple years, learning how to be a firefighter and everything. And it took about 2 years, and I finally got hired and spent 20 years as a firefighter in the Bay Area. Just absolutely loved it. It was a great, great career.
I kind of got out of the retail end of things and started working in the fitness industry, which I love. I would get into a company and then just kind of work my way up, and the old fat.
All right, guys. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing that video, so I'm going to do the regular one here on YouTube. Doug, can you still see my screen?
Yes, you're
I
good.
think that'd be better.
Well, I grew up in Lake Tahoe, California. Grew up in the mountains and skied in the winter and beaching in the summer, and it was just a great place to grow up.
So basically lived in the Bay Area and graduated high school, and then so I wanted to be a firefighter.
Went to school part-time at the junior college there and worked at Nordstrom's. I worked my way up from Christmas help up to the buying office. It was just a fun thing to get to do for a girl, working in, a department that is just designer clothes. A girl doesn't want to do that.
Took a couple classes, several classes, a couple years, learning how to be a firefighter and everything. And then took about 2 years, and I finally got hired and spent 20 years as a firefighter in the Bay Area. Just absolutely loved it. It was a great, great career.
I kind of got out of the retail end of things and started working in the fitness industry, which I love. I would get into a company and then just kind of work my way up, and the old-fashioned way.
A firefighter, you work one day on, one day off, and then on 4 days off. So you work 10 days a month. So you got all this time off. And so I was just dabbling and learning different ways of marketing.
I'm a worker, kind of the job girl, and I married an entrepreneur.
One day at the firehouse, some guy goes, hey, he walks in and he goes, there's like 8 samples of like shampoo and stuff in these little bottles. He goes, hey, he goes, you gotta take a look at this. And that was kind of it, I go, what's this? I said, well, I'll take a look at it. And we went to work with them, and they had like 8 products then. We were starting to make a couple $100 a month, after a couple of years, had no clue what we were doing, failed miserably, we were struggling. I think a lot of people do. I think we probably tried 3, 4 other companies.
I was kind of like a bubble, and I'm like, okay, just tell me what to do, and I'll do it. Even while we were in that really kind of awkward, hard time, that's when we decided to bring me home from work so that I could be home with our kids.
I told her, I said, hey, I got a job offer, and what do you think? We'll move out to, check out Idaho. So I flew her out, and we're walking down the river and just going, it was a beautiful day like today and everything, and I go, what do you think? And she's just like, she goes, well, if you don't take the job, she goes, I'm staying. We moved the family out here and went to work for corporate America for the first time in 20 years.
16-hour days, 6 days a week, loving every minute of it. Didn't complain once. He was working with people all over the world, enjoyed what he was doing.
Short 2 years, we took that from 50, 60 distributors coming in a day, and really with no budget, to over 500 a day coming in, and just took the company and just rocked it.
He was doing so good, he was crushing it.
So I started making more like the CEO of the company and everything, and then some new owners came in and said, hey, Blake, thanks a lot. Appreciate everything you did. There's the door.
Taking my clients around from California, just driving around, and got rear-ended by a young man on the first day of school. 3 days later, Blake called me, and I was laying on the bed, and I could barely move. And he says, well, I'm on my way home. And I go, oh, how come? And he goes, well, I'm on my way home permanently.
We came home and sat there, and we went through their little pity party and poured me and cried.
It was like 1 week, and then he goes, okay, we're done. And I remember he looked me right in the eye, and he goes, we're going back in the field. I go, okay.
So we're just going to find ourselves a really good network marketing company, and we're going to have to nail it.
Then that's when the next company came into our life.
They're looking for some people that have some experience because they're going to open up this new division.
We didn't have a team that we were taking into a business. We were Blake and Angie.
We plunked down our $39 and we went to work. We literally worked 12-hour days, 2 people, 7 days a week.
I just love network marketing because it kind of feeds all the things that I love. Most of the time when I meet people, I don't jump on them about the business. It's really just, how are you? Or, if they have a dog or a kid or just something, I can always kind of find some common ground to talk to people.
Year and a half went by, and we were making this all pretty good money. We started making some decent income, and we can maybe kind of breathe a little now.
We know people now that we never would have met all over the country and soon to be all over the world because of network marketing. How cool is that?
We just never stopped, and it's just rocketed ever since.
My mom got really sick with cancer, so I was able to travel back to her in Southern California to stay with her and help her through her treatments. And I lost my mom in May, and so I'm grateful that I got to spend that time with her. Like I said, I got to crawl in bed with her every day, and I could still connect with our company and our people, and did a call with our CEO of the company while I was down there, and you can't put a price on that, and that's ultimate freedom.
We love it. We still do it. We're still with the same company. Everybody has that opportunity. You could actually pass us if you wanted to. There's no limit. Just because we're in here for several years, you could make more than us. And at the end of the day, don't quit. Don't quit on yourself. Don't quit on your family. Just do this thing, and it will pay off, or it can pay off just huge, like it has for us and thousands and tens of thousands of people around the world.
I'm Angie Warrington. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a gardener, and a passionate cook, and I am a network marketing professional.
I am Blake Warrington, and I'm a husband and a father, and I am free to do whatever I want, when I want, as often as I want, and I am proud to be a network marketing professional.
Ladies and gentlemen, my wish for you is that you'll decide to become a network marketing professional.
That you decide to go pro.
Because it's a stone cold fact
that we have a better way.
Now let's go tell the world.
Awesome, awesome. Wasn't that fantastic, guys? Hello?
Sorry.
Yeah, everyone's all muted out. Sorry. But guys, I mean, for those of you guys who are watching, I mean, this is it, guys. I mean, it could fuel whatever your passion is, whatever your dreams are, whatever your goals is, and that's what network marketing can do for you. Pardon me. My personal regret, really, working a 9 to faint, because it wasn't even 9 to 5, was that I wasn't able to go back home to Nigeria soon enough. There were certain things that I wish I had done sooner, and one of them happened, not soon enough before the death of my sister. So we tend to take freedom for granted. We're all tethered to a boss. We're tethered to a job, working for people we don't like, and doing, driving cars we hate, and we have an opportunity to change that. And it is something that we can do, and it's made easier now by plugging into the system, plugging people in from anywhere across the world to this system, so they can see how easy it is and how it makes sense to be a network marketing professional. So without further ado, Dougie, I don't know if you want to look at that particular slide that you already have. It has the team builder bonus on it, and it has the team commissions. Otherwise, just show us how we can make some money with this deal, man.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on a second. Let me share my screen again, and we will be ready to rock and roll. I'm just going to show this one then. So real quick, guys, with the coolest thing about this business is it's not about you. It's about others, right? So we rise by helping other people. And so the way that you get started, you might be asking, well, what do I do? The first thing you do is just basically think of 2 people that you are going to talk to about these products, and when they go to purchase, that is where they go. That is how our compensation plan works. Okay, you're going to enroll 2 people. So I'm going to show you real quick. This is a 28-second long video. We're going to play it. I'll pause it and talk a little bit about it, but take a listen.
Team Builder Bonus. If you are an active distributor with 750 group volume and have personally enrolled 2 new distributors with a minimum of 75 volume, by helping them also enroll 2, you receive a $100 bonus.
So right here, guys, this is how you start. You get started, pick a product that you like, you have your account set up, you're ready to rock and roll. There's no humongous sign-up fee. There's not tens of thousands of dollars in products that you got to buy in order to get started. You can simply get started for as little as $20. This is not a humongous investment. So understand that we're not here to push you products at all, but you do have to order products from the company in order to participate in the comp plan. So You enroll 2. You talk to 2 people. Okay, this is one of the coolest things about this comp plan that I like the most is that you only have 2 legs. You don't have to go out and recruit. Sometimes they have you recruit one out here, then one out here, and you got like 4 legs on each side, so you got like 8 legs. So you're like an octopus or something like that. It's crazy. So we're just here with 2 legs. We're normal human beings. We're no alien stuff happening here. We're easy. It's simple. It's duplicatable. Anybody can do it. Just 2. You're going to help your 2 right here and right here, one on your left, one on your right. You're going to help them go out and sponsor their 2. And a lot of times it's just their family or friends or something like that that they think could really benefit from this. So you're going to go through there. You're going to help them get their 2, okay? And as a result, you will make $100 based off of our duplication model. Now, understand there's a lot more bonuses that come with this. It's not just $100. So people will say, that's a lot of work to make $100. This is just one of the 13 ways that we get paid, okay? There's a lot of other ways. I'll go ahead and tell you. We can go into that later, but understand this is just duplication, okay? So let's keep going.
Help these new distributors enroll 2 and receive a $250.
Now, when your 2 help their 2 get their 2, you will be at what we call level 2. This is level 1. When you get down to here and those 4 become 8, just those 4 helping them get 2 each, you have 8. You are now qualified to receive $250 from our duplication every single month that these people continue to order. And they probably will reorder because they love the products. These products are very, very well priced. They're not crazy expensive, even though they could be because of how good they are for you. I did have a friend of mine actually do a comparison on, how much is in one of our products called Super Mix. There's over 90 vitamins and minerals in it, and as a result, she went and checked out how much it would cost to buy that many fruits and vegetables and different stuff like that from our foods every day. And it would actually cost a little bit over $400 a day to be able to get the amount that, and I mean, of course, you wouldn't be able to eat all that. So instead of doing all that, what we have is a way to consume all the nutrition that you need for $3 a day. It's absolutely amazing. It blew my mind when I first heard about it. So anyways, you help 2, get their 2, you make $250 on top of all the other bonuses. And here's the final level.
By helping this last group enroll 2, you will receive a $1,500 bonus. If you maintain this volume, you will continue to receive these bonuses on a monthly basis.
So right here, guys, this is where the magic happens. It jumps big time from $250 to $1,500. So this compensation plan pays very well because not only are you receiving this money from the duplication, but also this thing we have called Fast Start commissions. We have other things called team commissions. You're getting a lot of money, guys. Understand there's a lot of money to be made, but it's very simply from helping 2 get 2. Nothing special, no rocket science here, guys. So if you know 2 people that could use these products, that might agree with what we're talking about, checking out our product line, finding something that they like, they're going to continue to purchase, show them. Send them a couple of videos, get them on the phone with somebody to validate it for them, and go from there. So anyways, that's how you make money with this, guys. Plain and simple, not hard to do, very, very simple. So anyways, Nathan, back to you, man.
Yeah, I mean, the goal of this online show, guys, is to get plugged in. So you get plugged in. So you get plugged in so we can do the selling for you, okay? So you don't have to do the selling and you don't have to worry about that. Get them plugged in, get them in front of the information, and that's really it. You can build your business really, really quickly with less hassle other than sitting in front of a chair. And there's so many different products that you can take advantage of, and before you know it, you have a bunch of different customers using a bunch of different products, and you're making a bunch of money, and that's really about how it is. And with that particular model that Doug showed you, if you made $1,500 every month for the next 12 months, you'd be making somewhere around $18,000, if I'm not mistaken. $18,000 off of work that you would have done one time. So as soon as you have that model completed, right, and you have a bunch of customers there, or business builders, you're making $18,000, $1,500 a month, that you can actually do another $1,500 on top of that, right? Now you made it 36 grand. And so can you imagine how easy it is to create a six-figure residual income. Obviously, it doesn't happen overnight, but it sure as heck beats working a 9 to 5, right? Or at least you can substitute that. So, guys, it's an awesome opportunity. This is just something that we're super excited about. The system is just starting. We'll have other ways with which to leverage technology to plug people in. So even during the day, people can go through and just basically sell themselves on this stuff when you don't have to. And, you know, you would have this stuff done on autopilot. So we're really, really excited. You know, word is going out really, really fast about what we're doing. And so the more people watch, the more eyeballs we have on these presentations, the more people you send the links to, the better your output will be in this business. And there will be people making six figures and multiple six figures just right off of our team. We already have 7-figure earners already, so it is no pipe dream. So I mean, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. We really have this goal of trying to keep this thing within an hour. You know, sometime here in the near future, we're gonna have a product launch for our killer weight management system. So that might just take a little bit longer, but I know the ladies won't mind that. So without further ado, you know, Dougie, Lee, do you guys have anything else you wish to add to this? I can't do a call to action. I can't have people, you know, enroll right now. Otherwise, just get back with the person who sent you, get back with the person who passed you the link, and they'll be happy to share some more information with you. But in the future, we will actually have some enrollment options or purchase options for you on the screen that you can take advantage of right away. So hopefully your life will be easier that way, and you can see a clear path to building a business. So Doug and Lee and Becca, do you guys have anything you wish to add for us, please?
Nah, man, I'm good. That was awesome. I'm ready to do this thing. We're going to keep it going, guys. You think I mean, we haven't done anything yet. We're just getting started.
Sure.
Plug in what we're doing. It's pretty exciting. I'm stoked.
It's super fantastic, man. I mean, you know how many times I watch these videos? It's crazy. It's addictive, man. It's like a TV show, which it is. So, guys, thank you very much. My wish for you is that you get everything in life that you want and more, you know, because like Eric says, the stone cold fact, I say I can't do more for you than you can do for yourself. So, Godspeed to you guys. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you on Wednesday at 7:30 Central Standard Time. And we will have an excellent guest that we've been trying to have on this show for the last 2 days. I think he has a little bit of issues coming on, so we're going to have someone for you guys on Wednesday. We're also going to have someone else that I already have lined up on Monday next week. He's got the most phenomenal story. Has lost 80 pounds and a bunch of other extras to go with it on the health category and the money category. Driving a Mercedes that Zija pays for. I mean, what else can you ask for? So, Brother Lee, anything else?
I'm good, man.
Guys, thank you. It was real. Healthy Millionaire Show, episode 4, signing off. Boom, baby.
Boom, baby.
Thanks, guys.